Alright, I wonder if you can even hear me. This is the Josh, whatever this channel is called, Josh Video Diary, I think it's called. I don't even know these days because I've been working on my main channel. That's right, Josh's Video Diary, the channel that no one's supposed to watch, but people are watching it anyway. You're watching it, I guess people are getting some value out of these videos. I just use this to practice my very awkward blogging skills because I'm not very natural in front of camera. But I don't know, people say I'm good in front of camera, so obviously I don't know what I'm talking about. About to go out, so I better get a spare battery. But I also wanted to do a little follow-up to yesterday's little video. Pop this in my camera bag. Whoa, what a 360 spin that was. Someone actually asked me a question, can't believe it. Actual humans watching this video, like, well, I assume it's I should slow down when I talk. I assume it's a human because I don't think a computer would know to ask what lens I was using. But to answer your question, I'll actually show you what I used yesterday, if I can. And this isn't a proper channel, so I'm not going to set up the dual cameras and show, because I'm recording on this one. Where did I put that lens? Alright, anyway, I'm in my home little studio office. Oh, I put it away. That's right. It's so messy. Is that it? Yes. Hope this thing focuses. Here we have the Sony. Doesn't focus. Hello, hello. Okay, let me rack this lens. There we go. It's on autofocus, right? Let me just check that. AFC, yeah, AFC continuous. Okay, this is the Sony f2.0 28mm lens. It's really good, it's really light. But right now, you probably can't see it, or maybe you can. I have the 16mm 16 to 35 f4. It's one of the original lenses that came out with Sony. The reason I'm on a wider lens today on the 16mm is because I got really tired of holding this damn thing, the really bad Zhiyun Weeble Lab. I wonder if this will focus. Yes, the Zhiyun Weeble Lab, which doesn't level the horizon and pisses me off, even though I upgraded it. I thought they'd improve it from the Zhiyun Crane version 1, which is here. It's a bit hard to operate this with one hand because my other hand is obviously holding the camera. Does it say it there? Anyway, it's a Crane one. I guess I'll clean that up later. So yeah. This thing gets a little heavy when you hold it up for an hour. If you watched my video, well, I guess someone did. You didn't even have to watch it. I wouldn't recommend you watching it because it's really long and boring. But I'd hold this up for an hour and it gets really tiring. But if you check this out, I've got the same little Rode video mic thing. I don't think it's called the video mic. Anyway, the little transmitter thing, the version 1. And look, no gimbal. So the reason I'm doing this with a wider angle lens is because I remember that Sony have their in-camera gyro stabilisation. That's right. There's a little accelerometer in the camera which will record the little movements, and if I do this correctly, and hopefully it works, I can stabilize it as if it was almost on a gimbal. I mean, for YouTube that's probably good enough. Although if you want it really smooth, which I usually do if I'm doing a proper shoot, probably stick it on a gimbal and use the in-camera body stabilization gyro settings. Let's just call it the gyro settings. But you got to turn off the in-body stabilization, and you've also got to turn off the IBIS, the in-body image stabilization. Maybe yeah, maybe I meant the. All right, let's put it this way: turn off the all the stabilization, the lens stabilization because it's got the OSS, the optical stabilization settings, Sony, whatever it's called. Turn that off. Turn off the active stabilization. Just go into the menu and turn off stabilization because it will fight the gyro stabilization. There's two different systems working here. And there's some videos on YouTube. I'm not going to post and do tests because that's not what this channel is about. It's not what I really want to do. I don't want to do camera tests and camera reviews, even though this kind of is a camera review. But really, for me, it's a camera test because I actually go out and make actual videos that are not reviews on my other channel and for clients. So yeah, I'm not really the review guy. So if you're watching this because you want a proper review, tough. But if you want to see a camera test, and if you want to see me ramble on, or hear me ramble on, and see if this camera is any good, and just put it through its paces before I actually go out and do an actual shoot, then maybe this is the right video you're watching. Anyway, if you're anything like me, you kind of watch everything there is on YouTube. Like, you even go to the other language channels sometimes and listen to reviews. That's what I did with camping gear because I couldn't find a review on a certain tent from Nature Hike, which is a really cool company if you like cheap but good camping gear. Anyway, that's probably off topic. So yeah, what I'm going to do is probably I'm going to go to a little house party soon, so I'm kind of packing my stuff. Got the spare battery. I'm going to take this out and test out the what's it called? In-body gyro stabilization. Let's just call it gyro stabilization. That's right. Yeah, what a long-winded video. If you're watching this channel, you probably already know that. Then again, if you're one of the 2 followers that actually watch this, then you know exactly what's going on, and this video is exactly for you. Thanks for watching. Can't believe you're watching it, and hope you do get some value out of this. And thanks for listening to me practice in front of video. This whole entire channel is me practicing. Mentioned it before, but go check out my real channel. It's called Josh. It's Josh with 3 O's, and then look for me and the cool thumbnails because I actually know how to light and take photos. So unlike a lot of more amateur but still pretty cool videos, I'm actually a professional photographer and videographer, so I can make things look cool. Go check out that. It's a whole bunch of stupid parodies on COVID. However, I'm not going to do any more parodies on COVID because no one even watched them. Made me very, very sad. But I'm going to move on to other videos. And by the way, my arm, it's getting really tired. Even though this is just the camera itself without the gimbal. Without this thing. Which adds a bit more weight. I guess this lens is a little heavy. It's only the f4, but it's like the Zeiss version, and it's the Sony brand one, which is a little overpriced. It's kind of old now, but it's the zoom, and it's a little heavier than if it were a prime. So if I had a bit of money, or were willing to spend it, maybe I should get like a 15mm prime lens. Be much lighter, would be good for blogging. But then again, it's not really what I'm about. I want to do some quality music videos and quality little ads and that kind of stuff for clients. Whew, what a long-winded video. No wonder I get so tired. Still recording. We're at 9 minutes. So a little recap from yesterday, Christmas Day, 2 days ago. The video there. Quite impressed that the camera kept going for over an hour and didn't overheat. Although it wasn't very hot. In fact, if you noticed, it was kind of raining. One of my other cameras is still in the Sony hospital. I pull up my email. Let's see. He even gave me a quote for repair. Let's see that. Okay, so we've got the, if it will focus, the A7 RM2, or the Sony A7R Mark II, which they have all these different names for their cameras. I wish they just standardized that. But looky here. This thing's not really focusing that well. But yes, flexible board complete. $200, and switch block control, another $100. So $300 Hong Kong for labor plus for parts, and $600 for labor. Total of $9,600 with a bit of a discount, and I paid the inspection fee already. So I got to pay 400 Hong Kong dollars to fix that camera, which it's not actually that bad. I mean, it's like a small punch to the face, maybe a small slap to the face. But however, my the other thing that went to hospital was my here it is, the SEL. Damn thing won't focus on the screen. Anyway, it's the SEL 24-70, and that would be the f2.8 G master lens, which I'm thinking of getting rid of because it's so damn heavy, so expensive, and breaks. Why would you buy Sony stuff? So overpriced, and it breaks down. It's supposed to be like their premium lens. Now I've got to buy a whole new 3 to 5 group block assembly for it. It's going to cost a whopping 3,656 Hong Kong dollars, parts and labor. Total is $4,600 to fix this damn lens. I'm probably just going to throw it in the bin. I already paid the inspection fee. So yeah, I think that's about $500 or something US. Let me do a calculation so I'll get that exact. So just to fix it. I mean it's not, I didn't even use it that much. Or maybe I did. It was my main lens, but you know, COVID for 2 years, and then Hong Kong had some political situations, which, if I mention, wouldn't be very good for me. So yeah, then what happened was, hardly even used that lens, and it's already broken down on me. I'm not very happy. Anyway, let's see. 4606 HKD in USD. It's going to cost a whopping $590 just to fix this lens. For that price, I could buy myself a new Tamron or Sigma lens, and it'd be so much lighter. I'm so sick of it. It's so bulky. It's so heavy. It is quite sharp, though. It's quite a good lens. Very metallic. It's very solid. But screw that. Who wants to waste all your money? I'd rather have my money in my pocket instead of Sony's pocket. Actually buy all my stuff. Look at these receipts. Look at this one. Got the receipt for the Sony A7 IV, which is the A7 IV, which is this little baby here. It's not like I'm sponsored or anything. I got to pay my own money to buy these cameras to, well, I do kind of earn money with them because I am a professional photographer, meaning that I take photos and then get money for it. So shouldn't complain that much, but you know, I'm not very happy when my gear keeps breaking. Anyway, wouldn't just blame Sony because Canon's also like that. I had a Canon 5D and the mirror fell off, and then it scratched up the sensor, and then I had to replace the sensor, but I didn't realize straight away. So I had to pay for the sensor repair. It cost me like almost 3,000 Australian dollars. The camera's not even worth that much. Anyway, these guys, they know how to take your money. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get ready to go out, and then I'll continue on the next video. I'm going to cut it. This, if you have noticed, does not have a single cut. So great, huh? I mean, have you seen those YouTube channels where every second there's like a jump cut where like they're talking about something and they can't complete one sentence, and then there's like and then there's the next cut, and then there's It's really jumpy, and it's like what you should do is start a practice channel like this one, and then see if you can become more natural in front of camera, or just live and roll with the mistakes. I think that's kind of better. But anyway, I guess they can do it the way they do it, and I'll do it the way I do it, which is uncut, raw, don't even edit, just upload the straight raw file straight to YouTube. Yeah, although if I do a proper channel, I'll probably do a bit of editing. Anyway, on the flip side, my Jewish channel, which I've already mentioned and you should go check out, is very nicely edited and very nicely shot and very nicely lit, and perhaps even very nicely sung and very nicely acted. So go check it out. Because I notice you're still watching this crap on this channel, which is me talking for way too long, and you're still here watching this. I'm going to end this video to give you the chance to go watch my real channel, Juice. Go check it out. Alright, I think that's time to end it here. So, I'll roll the really cool music that YouTubers like to put in their videos when they say subscribe and then thumbs up and all that stuff. And then they do a little outro. Alright, here we go. Subscribe, like. Yes, that's kind of what they do, isn't it?